There are reports that Iran-linked hackers have breached the email account of the FBI director Kash Patel. A US government official said the material appeared to be authentic. Let's go live to Washington and our North America correspondent Simi Jolaoso. Simi, what do we know about this?
Yeah, so we're hearing reports, as you've said, Anita, that cyber criminals or hackers linked to Iran have accessed the personal email of the FBI directors, Kash Patel. We've also heard reports that they've posted images of him online, certain documents, including a purported resume, as well as email correspondence, both personal and work, dated between 2010 and 2019. Now, the BBC hasn't verified these reports. We've reached out to the Department of Justice and the FBI. But Reuters is reporting that a Justice Department official has confirmed that Kash Patel's email address was indeed breached and that the material published appears to be authentic. Now, the hackers that are taking credit for this attack is a group called Handala Hack Team. They're considered a persona of the Iranian government's cyber intelligence unit. Just over a week ago, the Department of Justice, in an effort to disrupt Iranian-linked hacking, says it seized 4 web domains that carried out cyber attacks, and that one of those domains was used by this group, Handala Hack Team.
OK, and if that report is verified, what's significant about that time frame you mentioned is during that, Kash Patel was Deputy Assistant to President Trump during his first term on national security. Let's move on to another story that, of course, we're focusing on in terms of what's happening in Washington and those reports, Simi, that the US is considering sending up to 10,000 more troops to the Middle East. The Wall Street Journal says that deployment will be in addition to the 5,000 Marines already en route and the 2,000 paratroopers from the 82nd Airborne Division. What more can you tell us about those reports of a further 10,000?
Yeah, again, we've reached out to the Pentagon to confirm. They've not commented on that. But as you've mentioned, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that the Pentagon is looking to send an additional 10,000 troops to the Middle East. That would include an infantry and armored vehicles, and would be in addition to the near 5,000 Marines, several warships, and at least 2 amphibious assault ships already on their way to the Middle East. The Pentagon wouldn't give details on that deployment, citing operational security, but what they did confirm is that elements of the 82nd Airborne Division, one of the military's top conventional combat units, including paratroopers, are on their way to the Middle East. President Trump has been asked time and time again whether he would deploy ground troops and under what circumstance, but he wouldn't give details. The White House is maintaining this is all about ensuring they have various military options at their disposal as President Trump weighs peace talks with Iran. We don't know whether this is just a pressure tactic amidst talks with Iran that President Trump has said is taking place, or whether this could lead to a possible escalation in the war.
OK, Simi, thank you very much.